Walking Tiberius was the number one problem for me. He would pull me, if you could picture a cartoon character flying behind their dog, that would be me. And he pulled my shoulder out of the socket last time I took him to the vet. So I really struggled with that. I dreaded ever taking him to the vet because of that. So now he's able to walk with me on the leash and not pull me, and that is wonderful. He wouldn't drop stuff if he got it in his mouth. He would be very resistant to putting it down.
And it had been like 6 weeks since you had walked him last because you were scared to walk him. That's right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because my shoulder is still healing from being pulled out of the socket. And he just gets so excited. He thinks everybody's there to see him and he's there to see them. Now I can walk him and make him listen to me when I tell him not to pull.
Perfect. And would you recommend this to friends and family?
Absolutely, 100%.
If there's anyone on the fence about using Make Your Dog Epic, do you have any words for them?
I say Make Your Dog Epic is amazing. I love the way our experience went with JT, you. I feel like you're very energetic and you just make it happy. You make it feel good what we're doing. And Tiberius has come home just himself, only a better version.
Welcome to the epic world of dog training. I am JT Lawson. I am the lead trainer at Make Your Dog Epic. I also own the Oklahoma locations for Make Your Dog Epic, where we turn your canine companions into truly epic dogs. Get ready for your daily doses of wisdom as we tackle your questions and unleash the secrets to mastering dog training. As always, our goal is to gain obedience, but never at the expense of the dog's personality. Have a kiss. Oh, thank you. Oh, good job. Can I have a kiss? Oh, thank you. Oh, let's try again. Oh, what? One more? No? Okay.
All right, folks, welcome to the Make Your Dog Epic podcast. We're joined here today by Deborah Graham via video on part one of today's show, JT. This is a wonderful client you had the honor to serve. We had the honor to work with here. And I just wanted to take a moment and see if you could tell us a little bit more about Deborah and what it was like to train with her dog.
Yeah, her dog is Tiberius, a Rottweiler, and he is like 100 and something pounds. And he is pulling her through the street. She took him to the veterinarian, and he literally pulled her arm out of the socket. I get there so that's what he looks like. And he's awesome. Like, he's super friendly.
How big is this guy?
He's big. He's over 100 pounds. I don't know exactly. Actually, I probably have it here in the notes. He it's like 105 pounds.
Wow.
And so so I get there for the first lesson because our first lesson is 50 cents. And I get there and mom's like holding him back and she's doing the best she can, but he's big.
She's holding this dog.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's holding that dog, and she hasn't been able to take him on a walk for like 6 weeks because he has been pulling nonstop. And so she said her shoulder was still injured just from holding him away from the door because he's so big. And he's a super loving dog. Like, he smiles all the time. Literally, he has a smile on his face all the time. And then but he's just happy to see everyone, but he thinks everyone is the same size as him. So he thinks he can jump on all of them. So that's what they've been dealing with.
Now, just let's walk through the mechanics of this, because I think people need to know how this works. Somebody, I'm not asking for their home address, but were they in Broken Arrow or Tulsa or Owasso, or where were they looking for dog
they
training?
were in Tulsa.
Okay. So a lot of times people, they go to Google, and they type in Owasso dog training. I encourage everybody to do this yourself. And they're looking around. They're like, I don't know who to call. I mean, this guy's got 28 reviews. This guy's got 478 reviews. This guy's got 839. I don't know who I'm going to call. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call the top three.
Yep.
In that comment, I mean, they call the top three. And there's a lot of ads and there's a lot of different people you can look for. But you know what happens is they're calling usually the top three.
Yeah.
So we get the call because we're the highest rated and most reviewed, but usually they call somebody else too.
Yep.
So we understand we're competing for your business. We want to earn your business. So you go to the website and you go, the first lesson is 50 cents. You guys have the most reviews. You're doing a money back guarantee. If I book with you, I have a chance to win a dream vacation to Hawaii. You got video reviews everywhere. You do the revolutionary, focus-based, positive reinforcement training, fastest turnaround time. What's the catch? I mean, that's kind of what I would think they would.
Yeah.
So when you met this wonderful couple, what kind of question are they asking you right away? What does that look like?
They're asking a lot of questions. So, and they're all good questions, but they're asking like, well, why are you a good dog trainer? Or what is your experience in training dogs? Or what will these are our issues? Because kind of how it works is I get there, that first lesson is 50 cents.
Yep.
So some reason they've reached out. Either they saw us at an Oilers game, a Drillers game, they saw us at some event, or they just looked us up on Google.
Yeah.
And now we come to their house, we meet them for that first lesson. And then my first thing is I want to find out as much about them as possible because I need to figure out their goals and I need to learn about their dog.
And I'm trying to belabor this. I just want to know, I'm probably over curious on this, but with this particular couple, they said they want to book an appointment. Are you meeting people during the day, Monday through Fridays? Is this a Monday through Saturday operation? Are you doing mornings? Are you doing afternoons? Because a lot of dog trainers I know are closed on Mondays. You see that a lot. They're closed on Mondays. A lot of dog trainers keep kind of irregular hours. What kind of hours are you and your team willing to meet somebody?
Yeah, but just all the time. So we'll for sure meet Monday through Saturday, and then as early as 7 a.m. and then as late as like 9 p.m. But we are a 24-hour operation because we have boarding school.
Okay, but sorry to interrupt there, but so you're going to meet these people at their house?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And then my goal is to figure out as much about them and their dog because I want to tell them what it'll take to get their dog to their goals because every dog is different and everyone's goals are different. So I don't want to put my goals onto them. I have to figure out their goals. And then I don't want to train their dog like everyone else's dog because their dog's different. So I have to figure out what it'll take to get their dog to their goals. Then I tell them about us because I don't know how much they already knew about us previously. Maybe they just saw that we had the most reviews and they thought, well, might as well have them come out, just 50 cents.
Right.
And so then I have to tell them about us. Then I show them, we always show them one of our dogs.
Yeah.
Because in dog training world, your dog is kind of your diploma, showing that you know what you do works.
I also hear feedback consistently. People comment on the energy of our sales team. They comment on, we really like the energy you guys brought. You heard it from them. We like the energy. We like the enthusiasm. We like the momentum. We like the motivation. We like and we're not motivational speakers. We have dog trainers, but I hear that all the time. Talk to me about the mindset that you have when you meet with somebody. Are you coming in there? I mean, is it good energy? Because we've all had the condescending doctor.
Yeah.
We've all seen the condescending chiropractor, the condescending dentist. We've all seen the condescending trainer. What kind of energy are you guys bringing?
Yeah. Well, I am under the impression that no one is going to be more excited about their dog than I am.
Got it.
Because I genuinely am super excited because you can change lives through this. Like she can't take her dog for a walk.
Right.
And then now that now that she has training, she can take her dog wherever because she got her because she wanted to go on. She got her Tiberius because she wanted to go on walks, but she didn't want to walk alone. And so now she got Tiberius and now Tiberius is pulling her wherever. So now what she thought was going to be some of the best moments turn into some of the worst moments. And so now I get to come in and instead of not saying they would have, but instead of, in a lot of these cases, they're stuck with rehoming the dog or they have to put a dog down because of behavioral issues. And again, they probably wouldn't have, but I get to prevent that. So I'm genuinely super excited to meet them.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of other dog trainers that I've shadowed and gone through, they tell you like, you need to match energy. You need to bring it down. You need to
match the energy.
Yeah. There's all this. You need to mirror them. You have to do all of this stuff. And it's like,
hey, listen, I'm going to share a story about crazy dog trainer stuff I've seen in my life. And then you can one up me. Okay.
We'll do it.
Now I'm going to be very real right now. Very real. I want everyone to look me up. I want everyone to go to thrivetimeshow.com, look it up. I've worked with dog groomers. I've worked with dog trainers. Basically people pay me to help them grow their business. So I've worked with cabinet builders, home remodelers. I've worked with dentists, you know it. And you can see there's 160 clients, huge clients like Hewlett Packard, Maytag, O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Yeah, and it's 160 a month.
Yeah, 160 clients we work with ongoing, 160 clients, right? Yeah. So I've interviewed, I'm just saying this for context. I've interviewed the Wolfgang Puck. I've interviewed John Maxwell. I've interviewed, you just insert the name of Damon John Fubu. Just drop the name. I've interviewed him. Okay.
Yep.
The guy who invented paychecks. I interviewed him. I mean, you know,
What's the cold guy, the ice guy? Wim Hof.
Wim Hof,
I like
the
Wim
ice
Hof.
guy.
Yeah,
There's
he's
so
great.
many people. And I interview these people, NFL players. And when I interview these people, NBA players, I interview them. I mean, I hear some great moves. And I've met some great entrepreneurs. And I've met some shady people that have shown up at my business workshops who've taught me some shady. They've said, hey, here's a shady sales move you should teach at your conference. And I say, no. By far, the shadiest sales moves that I've ever encountered, that I've ever heard people pitch, are in the used car industry. No offense to used car dealers out there, and the dog trainers.
Yeah.
Because the dog trainers, now you can tell me, shh, Clay, you're making this up. I'm gonna tell you, this is the story I've heard.
Okay.
A dog trainer tells me, we have a move we do. And I said, what's the move you do? I said, well, the move, we want to match the energy. We call this the compassion. We want to connect with compassion. So we meet with a person and we talk to them about their dog's needs. We bring the energy down. And then we mention our packages. We say we have 5 packages or 8 packages, whatever. Choose a package. And then if the customer says no, we want to mirror the energy and we want to pause and go, well, what's your main concern?
Yeah.
And then they're going to say, and then we're going to say, oh, so what's your dog worth to you? What's the dog worth? And I'm going, you don't do this. They go, oh, I do. It's like, this is like, they're bringing the funeral energy to the dog business, which is weird because we have a really great energy and it should be a positive experience.
Yeah.
And I go, well, what are you doing? What are you doing? And they go, I say, so how much do you love your dog? Yeah, I do. And then they said, they'll even bring up a story. They'll go, you know, we unfortunately had a customer we worked with and they wanted to hire us and it was going to be like $3,000. And they said they just couldn't afford it. And so they didn't hire us. And we found out just that the dog got hit by a car, and the dog got hit by the car because the person didn't care enough about the dog. And they're saying this to a customer.
No, they are.
And they're going, so
that's a real thing.
How much is your dog worth? Is your dog not worth $3,000?
Yeah, well, they're like, no,
It's
because this is a real thing. So they're like,
no, it's too.
Does your dog come on command? No.
No, doesn't come on. No.
So if it gets out the front door, what's going to happen? And they're trying to like lead them down the trail.
And furthermore, these are all things I've been I have been told by dog trainers. This is a move. They also do a face, where the face is sort of like it's this weird. They call it posturing, where they actually will look at the person and go, "So do you like your dog?" And they do this. I can't even make the face right. You know what I'm saying, though? And they teach posturing. Now, I want to tell you what posturing is. Posturing is where the way you stand. It's the way you, and it's a whole thing about. So do you care about your dog? And they do this face. They do. Do you care about your dog? It's like watching. I'm not going to get political, but I'm sure there's somebody recently who's watched some debate somewhere where a candidate might or might not make a face. It's normally just go. You know what I'm talking about? It's weird. It's weird. It's a weird deal. And then the third move. These are all moves I've been told. This will not happen at Make Your Dog Epic. It's the go to your car move, but don't leave. Just say you got to go to your car. So you just go to your car, and you just and I'm listening to a man explain to his sales team, this is a move. You need to go to the car and stay in the car, and don't leave the car. Just tell the customer, hey, I'm going to let you guys discuss it, but I have to go to my car real quick. And you just stay there for a while to let the energy shift. Then you come back in and you don't leave the house unless they pay you or yell at you.
Yep.
This is a real thing I've been told.
Yeah, no,
it's like bringing a timeshare salesman. I know we're losing all the business of the timeshare salespeople that are watching this. I'm sure there's a ton of timeshare salespeople that are watching this that are saying, "What? I was going to hire you. Now you've given all my dirty secrets." But it's like you know what I'm talking about? It's
no,
like
I do. Yeah, it's
brutal,
gross.
bro.
It's rough.
It's bad.
No pun intended.
Isn't it bad?
No, it's rough.
It is rough, but that is funny. But isn't that bad?
No, it is bad. No, really.
Come on.
That's that's legitimately what people do.
They do
like,
they're like industry all over the country.
They say, hey, they pull up how much are vet bills if your dog doesn't stop eating those socks?
How much
is it going to cost when your dog chews up the couch?
Fear-based sales.
Yeah, and they do fear-based training and fear-based sales.
I think it's satanic. Now, somebody out there says, you're getting a little deep on this show. Let me go there. The Bible, which I like the Bible. The Bible says God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power. Says God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of the spirit of power and love and of a sound mind. And in the Bible, there's 365 times that the Bible tells you don't have the spirit of fear. So what does it say about selling with the spirit of fear? So
Yeah.
I'm going
No, it's
to,
gross.
is it okay if I do the Make Your Dog Epic sales pitch?
Oh, do it.
Let's
Go for it.
pretend like you're the customer. Okay.
Okay.
I just did the dog demo. Obviously I'm not as handsome as these people, not as nice as these people, but this is the exact, I'm doing the best I can. You're the customer. Okay. You're just as beautiful as these people. I'm a sales guy. I'm not as handsome as you, but this is my sales pitch. Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. So Mr. Lawson, training today, did you get a chance? Do you kind of like our approach?
Yeah, I mean, I do. I mean, it worked. I mean, he's doing great. I mean, it's honestly kind of incredible.
Well, ultimately, I mean, we have to ultimately sell something or I'll become homeless. And so let me just say our packages. Okay. We have 3 packages we get to choose from. And we have package A that's designed for these moves here. So you want to teach your dog these moves, move A, B, C. We got package B where you want to teach your dog some more moves. You want to teach your dog beyond just the basics. You want to teach your dog the basics plus some more moves. Then you got package C, and obviously this is oversimplified, folks, but then you have package C where you've got even more moves. Like you want to teach your dog to almost be like a circus animal, to do incredible tricks. You want to teach your dog to be like a show dog. You want to bring your dog to the drillers games with us, and that's kind of package C. So most people use package A or package B. We even have scholarships for families in need. We charge this much based upon the breed of your dog and the weight. We're going to choose this much based upon your goals, the weight, the breed, age of the dog, boom. Or this, boom. And we just tell you right there. It's literally just got a clipboard. We bring it up to you. We look at it. And you go, which package do you want? So let's go with, so let me ask you. So JT, which package do you want? Package A or B?
Probably B.
B. Yeah. Now let's say that you have an objection about price. Okay. I'm telling you folks, this is the sales moves we're going to do. This is it. Okay. It's called transparency. You ready? I call it transparency. It's fair. Okay. Ready? Here we go. So, so you want to do package A, B, or C?
I don't know if I can afford those.
You know what? Well, you got a scholarship plan in need, a scholarship plan for people in need. So pretend for a second the dog training was free. Would you use this if it was free?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Well, here's how we do it, man. We make a profit of X amount on the dogs, and we have a scholarship, and it's X amount. We have a discount to help families in need. Yep. And all I would ask is when we're done, if you'd be willing to share with us a video testimonial about your experience or leave us a Google review, I would greatly appreciate it.
Deal.
That's it. Now, let's say that there's a really tough financial need. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. So would that scholarship price work for you?
I don't think I can. No, it's still too much.
Okay. And in my desire to not be homeless, the final option I've got for you is we have a payment plan. So you basically take the payment, the amount we're quoting you on the scholarship, and you just make payments over time. Okay. And I can go as far as 6 months on that. Would that work for you?
That'd work.
And that's it.
Yeah.
There's no tears. There's no fear.
There's no arguing.
There's no arguing. No discussion of funerals. We're not making the face of like, we're not doing that. You know what I mean? We're not doing that. We're not hard negotiation. We're not doing the walk away close. We're not, none of that. We're not mirroring the way that you move so that none of that. We don't change our personality. We're not going to like show up at your dog lesson and be an enthusiastic person. And you meet us at Reese's and we're a silent monk who doesn't speak to people. I mean, this is like, we hire authentically upbeat, motivated people.
Yes.
JT, I could not be more excited, but tell everybody out there, if they want to move forward right now and schedule that first lesson, tell us one more time, why should everybody schedule that first lesson at makeyourdogepic.com, especially if you're looking for a Tulsa dog trainer, Broken Arrow dog trainer, you're looking for a Tulsa trainer, Wasso dog trainer. Why should everybody use makeyourdogepic.com?
Well, for a bunch of reasons. First is we charge based on results, not number of lessons or amount of time. The second is our biggest goal is obedience, but never at the expense of the dog's personality, because I don't want to crush your dog's soul to get it to listen. Third is we offer a money back guarantee. So it's me putting my money where my mouth is, saying I know what we do works. And then after that, we will beat any competitor's price. We do either private lessons where it's one-on-one training, it's half dog training, half human training. I'll let you guys listening guess which one's harder. Or we do boarding school where you send the dog with us. No matter what, money back guarantee. We beat any competitor's price. You get group class included. You get lifetime phone/video support. So that way we are there for the rest of the dog's life. And on top of that, just for filling out the form, you get entered in for a chance to win a trip to Hawaii.
It's all included there. Folks, I'm telling you, and I mean this sincerely, JT's been to some of the best dog trainers in America. The guy who trained Lassie, trained you. Yep. Guy who's like working at SeaWorld, training the sea life, the sea animals there. He's working with you. You've got celebrity dog trainers.
Oh, it was Benji, not Lassie. I was blanking. Benji.
Why did I say Lassie? No, I'm the Benji, worst. No. Oh, it's totally different movies. Come on. So Benji, so you worked with Ben, again, the trainers that have trained you are the best.
Yeah.
And what you've done is you've combined really, I could be wrong on this, but 4 or 5 of the best practice training systems in the world, and you've combined it to something that is unique to you, a very different approach. And it really is something you have to see to believe. That's why we do the first lesson for 50 cents, because once you see it, your mind's going to be blown. And folks, this is the great news. We are just heating up. The momentum is just building here at Make Your Dog Epic. We want you to be part of the Make Your Dog Epic family. We want you to join with us, join the conversation. So if you go to YouTube today, there's a lot of videos right now on YouTube about the end of the world, but maybe you could watch those. But let's watch some videos about Make Your Life Epic, Make Your Dog Epic, Make Your Dog Epic dog training. So you just go to Make Your Dog Epic. And, and again, if you want to watch apocalyptic videos, there's a lot of them out there. But if you just want to learn about dog training and what to expect at your first lesson, you want to see countless client testimonials, you want to see some fun new tricks, you just want kind of for all the dog lovers out there, just go to YouTube, Make Your Dog Epic, and subscribe today. I promise you, if you subscribe, you are going to always be updated with the latest, greatest dog training, a lot of cute photos of dogs, puppies. It's a great place to be. That's makeyourdogepic.com. Again, folks, that's makeyourdogepic.com. Quick pop quiz for me. What's the website? It's makeyourdogepic.com. JT, you're a great American, and we'll be joining you next week.
Sweet. That's great.
Do you need to have your dog professionally trained? Do you need your dog to stop barking at the neighbors? Do you want your dog to stop going potty in the house? Do you want to have an epic and well-trained dog at an affordable price? What makes the Make Your Dog Epic dog training experience unique? At Make Your Dog Epic, your first dog training lesson is just 50 cents, which is less than $1. Make Your Dog Epic is home to the highest rated, most reviewed dog training company in the area. At Make Your Dog Epic, we will beat any competitor's price for similar services. At Make Your Dog Epic, we offer a money-back guarantee. So if the training doesn't work, we never blame you or the dog, it's always our fault. At Make Your Dog Epic, we offer the fastest turnaround time in the industry. That way you can start enjoying time with your epic dog as soon as possible. At Make Your Dog Epic, when you schedule that first lesson with us, we automatically enter you in for a chance to win a dream vacation to Hawaii. Whoa! Which is a lot like Oklahoma, except the weather's different. There's beaches, palm trees. But if you'd rather go to Oklahoma, we can do that as well. How does the Make Your Dog Epic training experience work? When you fill out that form on makeyourdogepic.com, we are going to call you and schedule that first lesson for just 50 cents, which is less than $1. We are going to meet you for that first lesson. That way we can tell you what it's going to take to get your dog to your goals. Because every dog's different and everyone's goals are different. We'll either do one-on-one lessons where it's half dog training, half human training. I'll let you guess which one's harder. Or we're going to do boarding school, where you send your dog with us and we take care of all the homework for you. No matter what you do, we're going to make sure everything transfers to you. Because it's pretty pointless if we get your dog to listen to us, but no one else in your family. Disclaimer, currently we do not offer a service that will get your in-laws to listen to you. You will receive unlimited ongoing group class for the remainder of your dog's epic life. That's because we want to be there for you and your dog forever. We never want you to have to use another trainer after training with us. Our goal is to teach obedience, but never at the expense of the dog's personality, because if we get your dog to listen, or we have to crush its spirit in the process, what's the point? Our motto is it's the same dog, but now it's all ears. You'll now have a well-behaved dog that you can walk or jog with without it channeling its inner sled dog and pulling you down the street. You will have a dog that won't bark at the neighbors or potty in the house. You will be entered in for a contest to win a dream trip to Hawaii that we will be giving away every January. Pow wow whoa, yippee-oh, yippee-yay. Take that first step and schedule that first 50-cent lesson at makeyourdogepic.com. Makeyourdogepic.com.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Let's go now. Let's go now. Here we go now.